Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Kimbo, man. It's time for this epic special discussion video, man. So we gotta talk about this, man. So I'm doing this just for the fun of it. Fuck it. But we gotta talk about something special. So first things first, I'm gonna get into this. This is also something that I'm going to talk about with the upcoming monthly update. Your boy's getting a summer job. And this is where I'm going to start things off. Your boy's getting a summer job this summer. You know, obviously making more money. Because you already know I got to help around out here, man. You already know. Things are getting tough now with, like, the motherfucking BEYBLADE X now coming out with new stuff, and I gotta wipe my eye, which I was not planning to do for this video, but the stuff going out with BEYBLADE X, new stuff dropping, and it's time to fucking talk about this dude. So yeah, all of a sudden, oh my god, I started off the video good, and now my eyes just when I poop in its diaper. But yeah, so I'm getting a summer job, you guys, this summer, and I'm gonna talk about it more with the monthly update. But I'm gonna get into the reason why I'm making this. So the reason why I'm making this in the first place is because your boy is getting a summer job, and one of the places that I might be working at is my old BEYBLADE camp. Dude, let's fucking go, man. Let's fucking go, bro. So, yeah, dude, I know I might not look excited, man. Come on, man. Let's fucking go, bro. Yeah, hell fucking yeah, dude. So, if you know, you fucking know. That BEYBLADE camp, it's not actually called a BEYBLADE camp. It's just the nickname that I give it for it. It's my old camp that I used to go, man. Like, you already know, man. If you know, you already know, man. Whoever thought I would have making another video about this? But hell fucking yeah. This is like, I'm in the fucking mood, and I'm your boy Kimbo. Hey. So, yeah, dude, so your boy might get scouted to go work at that camp. And I'm like, let's fucking go. So, yeah. So, it's honestly a gamble with it. Truth be told, I submitted my application a little bit. It was on time. It's just like everyone trying to apply. I'm like on the waiting list, so it's a 50% chance I might get a job this summer or I might not. But you already know, man, I'm gonna be figuring out something, to make money. You already know, man. But I think that's the biggest news out of this job, because I got picked. I didn't get selected. I didn't get scouted yet. It's a gamble shot because I'm on the waiting list. But I guess we're gonna talk about it. So I was gonna do this when I got 100% confirmed, like a place that I was gonna work at. Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all boys, and stuff. Gonna tell y'all boys, see about the scheduling. For that, which I'll talk about that more when we get it. But as of right now, nothing's been 100% confirmed, so it's just all predictions and speculations, which is something that I love doing for discussion videos. So this is probably going to be the only discussion video I'm going to make about this. I don't think when I'll get if I get confirmed, I'll say it in the update little video, but this is going to be like the only prediction video that I'll do. So first things first, we got to start off. What is BEYBLADE camp? Why do I call this just a camp, a BEYBLADE camp? Well, Kimbo, Well, you guys, it's obvious. This camp was the first. This camp brought me into Beyblade. This camp actually brought me into Beyblade. Kids playing Beyblades, and like I'm seeing the motherfucker, and I'm like, they're introducing the Beys to me, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And they say it's a Beyblade, and like I got shown, yeah, like I forgot what you called it, but this camp was the first. This camp brought me into Beyblade, y'all. Like, if it wasn't for this camp, I wouldn't know what Beyblade was. This camp was literally the first time I've ever seen a Beyblade. And keep in mind, I didn't have no Beyblades. I didn't even know what Beyblade was until I went to this camp. Did I call it the Beyblade camp? I used to make videos, I used to have an old channel, which I made a playlist on it, and I used to call it the camp series, because, it was like my little getaway back in the day, you know what I mean? Like I was like 13, 14, 12, something like that, but yeah, my mom was crazy, my mind has developed a little bit since I was like 13, so, my mind is like good and all that, more matured a little bit. But it's like, damn, dude, like that motherfucker, bro. Like, it's wild. So, I made a discussion video before talking about all the characters. I'm not gonna really waste my time and just sit here and just talk about every character, because I already did that in a discussion video. But this is also something I wanted to talk about. If I do get scouted, I won't be able to play with the other kids or like the other characters, because it's like my little fantasy little series, because it was like my little getaway back in the day, because I didn't really had a lot of friends, so it was like my little getaway, you know what I mean? But like in my mind, I was like imagining like it was like the anime is like some shit. So that's why I call it the Beyblade camp. That's why I call them people instead of characters, because I call them characters instead of people, because it was about a little series, and I did pay homage to them. Or I mean, some of them. There's a lot that I admire, like Cameron, Audrey. Come on, man. Hell fucking yeah, man. Made W plus base for them, and paying homage with that. But of course, that Beyblade camp was for Beyblade Burst. Now, Kimbo, what about Beyblade X? Now we're in Beyblade X, and it's like, it's so crazy, man, because like I haven't went to this camp in like so fucking long, dude. Like, you tell me, like, the motherfucking campus, dude. I haven't went to the motherfucking campus in so long, man. And it's like, dude, it's just so fucking hype, dude. Like you talk about motherfucking deja vu, bro. It was literally deja vu, man. And I'm like, let's fucking go, bro. Like, dude, seeing Cameron again, seeing Audrey again. But that's probably not going to be the case, because it has been some time since I've been there. And of course, you already know we're in Beyblade X, the whole shit with the global launch. Dude, let's fucking go, bro. 1 year since the global launch happened. And if I get scouted, the only reason why I'm making this is because I'll get a separate job when it was on the list. I'll have like 100% confirmed. You already know I love making my prediction with discussion videos. So I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna make it. I was gonna make it after I got like scouted. I know everything, but like, I mean, like, nah, like it's a 50% chance I'm gonna get a job this summer, because, man. But you already know, I'm gonna find some way to make money. You already know, man. But back to this statement right here, man. Beyblade camp. A lot of this stuff was back in the day with Beyblade Burst. I have never had a Beyblade era in camp. Absolutely never with Beyblade X. So, if it happens, We might see some Beyblade X-Bladers up here, man. Let's fucking go, man. So, but you already know, like the Beyblade Burst people, like Cameron, Avery. Let's fucking go, bro. All them characters from the motherfucking campus, man. Like, you talk about big time Beyblade battles, bro. Let's fucking go. You talk about big time Beyblade battles. Shit was fucking fire, dude. You literally poured up to the motherfucking campus. You literally went to that motherfucker. They were playing Beyblades, bro. It was like, dude, Beyblade was crazy back in the day, like in the 2019s and in the 210s, because that was motherfucking dope. Like definitely in the 2000s the 2010s, it was motherfucking dope. And you sit there and like, dude, that was fucking dope. And like, you honestly just sit there and it was just motherfucking dope, dude. Like literally the 2010s era were literally motherfucking dope for Beyblade. Cause like, the Burst era coming in 2016, 2015, it was motherfucking dope, dude. Like, I don't know, man, but like I said, it's literally been almost 3 years. I can't believe it's almost been motherfucking 3 to 4 years since the last time I ever stepped on campus. It's wild, man. If I get scouted, that's gonna be so much like nostalgic, deja vu, anxiety, all that. Cause you already know I'm doing this for a reason. Of course, it's for working and stuff. But it's also the campus, aka recreation center, that I grew up in Beyblade. If it wasn't for that camp, I would have never known what Beyblade was, and like. That's why I always call it the Beyblade camp, because that was my shit. That was my fucking shit. That camp introduced me to Beyblade. I didn't know what Beyblade was. I didn't even know what it was. Well, I can't remember exactly what physically actually brought me to the Beyblade community. I don't even know. It's gonna be a big time stutter right now. But I used to saw Beyblade on like TV and shit, and like between camp and Beyblade being on like the anime and all that, like I got so much motivated. At first I'm like did they make toys? Cause like I started off doing like Lego Beyblades, cause like I had Legos and I like. The Lego Beyblades was like my first attempt at Beyblades. You feel me? Cause I had no idea that they actually made toys for it until like I actually like poured up like, oh, like this is Beyblade. Like I want to get a Beyblade. My first ever Beyblade Burst Bay was like a Rising Ragnarok. I'm trying to remember it. That's really the only thing that I remember is like my camp getting me into Beyblade and me literally starting a YouTube channel and finding all the Beyblade YouTubers that does it. It was fucking dope, dude. Camp back in the day, it was good. But camp now is like, if I ever get scouted, we're in the Beyblade X territory, man. So it's like, honestly, do we want dream characters from like the Beyblade era to come back? Yes, but honestly, no. It's honestly a gamble, and it's a 50-50. It's a 50-50, and the reason why I say that is because nowadays I think camp is just like, it's alright. Like, I grew out of camp, you know what I mean? And there's honestly a shot that I have a chance to actually actually bond with the area again, because I'll be working there, tactically, 50% chance. But honestly, I will be around the campus more often. So, like I normally usually be, but I will have access to like the campus, you know what I mean? But it's a really interesting topic to talk about, and you really sit down and think about it, because like literally back in the 2015s, like, that motherfucker was dope, you know, like, especially, like, with the Beyblade Burst era, like, you had characters like Cameron, you had characters like Avery, and I made a video in the past, and like, that video is like half of almost like 1K views. It's like a half of it. It's like, I believe it's like at like 650 views or something like that, something around them lines. I did a video literally on the bus, filming on the fucking bus with this chick, which I forgot her name. I really wish I did know her name, because I would have done a double or like a double B plus paying homage combo to her, but unfortunately I forgot her name. But we did a video on the bus. She was so nice. Now, she probably have been like 8 or 7 by the time of that video. So you talk about that was literally over like 5 years ago now. Like, I don't know, she might be 13 or 14 now, but she might come back. She like I feel like the younger ones will appear, you know, which the younger ones now being like 13 to 14, right? But it's like, it's just crazy, man. It's just so fucking dope. Because, like, now we're in Beyblade X, and, like, the question is, do we want new characters, or do we want to see old characters? And, like, I mean, like, it's 50-50, and if you really think about it, like, it's yes and no in a way, because I haven't seen them in like so long. You know, of course, Cameron and all that, and of course the girl that I used to film on the bus, you know, we did the video, you know, it's literally like the first video when you come to my channel. But you know, do we want to see them? Yes, but also no. And like in a way, yes, because it kind of happened before, when this video is a big time stutter, because, like, you know, just gathering all the thoughts, but, you know, and also trying to think, because it's been so long. But I always remember one of the campus series, or one of the camp series, where, like, motherfucking Cameron came back and some shit, like Cameron wasn't even scouted. Cameron wasn't even on the fucking list for, like, camp of, like, I forgot what year it was. But it was one of them years where my buddy Cameron didn't came to camp, or camp season. And, like, this motherfucker, like, I'm trying, like, I really want to talk. You know, I really want to, I'm trying, like, I have a better way of saying that. But, you know, Cameron, like one of the seasons, or one of the things, you know what I mean. You can clearly see what I want to say. You know, I'm trying to find the word. What word is it? Like, what is it? You know, Cameron didn't go to camp. Well, I mean, he went to camp. It's like, it's so hard to try to word it out, you know, and there's a right word for it, but, you know, let's just say this. It's hard to word this out, you know, and then, yeah, there's a right word for it, but, Cameron didn't go, well, I keep saying Cameron didn't go to camp. He went to camp with me, but honestly, one of the years he didn't show up. And when he did show up, he showed up unannounced, right? It was fucking wild, because, like, Cameron wasn't even on the list of, like, that camp season year. And, like, I'm like, this man just pouring up, showing it off. And I'm like, let's fucking go, Cameron. I was showing him to my new buds. I had new buds, because, like, everyone left. Like, Cameron left. a lot of people that I want to mention, you know, but like 50% of y'all I admire from that place, and you already know, no bias, I ain't leaving y'all out. It's just like I can't remember some of y'all names, but you know who you are, and you're definitely in my heart because you're definitely a part of my Beyblade era for real. But like literally, cameras showing up unannounced literally made me feel so much better. Like I'm not even gonna lie. Like I felt better. Like Cameron was my homie. He was literally the one that introduced me into Beyblade, you know, at that time, you know what I mean? And then, you know, but this is when I, you know, that's when I didn't even have a YouTube channel at the time, you know, and then I got introduced by Beyblade, you know, and then I started noticing like YouTubers, and then Kimbo getting me motivated, you know, making the YouTube channel, you know, and all that. But it's just like, wow, you know. And literally, when Cameron showed up unannounced, it literally reminded me how, like, motherfucking Vault, like, you know, like, the perfect example of that, you know, of, like, Cameron, you know, like, Cameron coming back for GT. Like, Cameron coming back for GT was fucking dope. It was dope as hell. Like, Cameron coming back for GT. Let's fucking go. It was so fucking dope. Because, like, it like, the perfect example of this, it was literally back in Beyblade vs. Turbo. Like you know how Vault, you know, he was, like, the world champion, and he was facing, like the bladers from, like, Beyblade God. You know, how he faced Kurt, how he faced Silas and fucking Turbo. Literally, Silas and Kurt was literally the only two characters that we only saw, like, one time in Turbo, right? And, like, if I'm not mistaken, that's literally the only time where they had Silas. They had Silas in Turbo in, like, one episode, and this motherfucker was facing Vault. Same thing for Kurt. Kurt came back in Turbo. He had a little cameo with Vault, and also the same thing with Silas. So that's the perfect example how Cameron, like, that motherfucking Cameron came in, coming back for GT, and just coming pouring in, you know. But that was fucking dope, you know. That when Cameron showed up unannounced, I love how it happened all in the same time, because, like, we were in the car, we went and played, you know, and then he just randomly showed up. It was fucking dope. So, not like never say never, never fucking say never, because you never fucking know. You never know, man. You never know. Maybe, I don't know, who knows? Maybe if I get scouted, who knows? We might see Cameron, you know. Cameron did tell me where he actually lived. I don't know if I can remember the address. I don't remember his address. I think I remember what block he used to live on. But like if there was ever a point where I actually met this man Cameron, I would have told him, hey, like if you have a couple of minutes, we probably stick around after work if you want to just talk, you know, I would have honestly done that for real, cause that my boy, that's my boy, man, you know. I really hope he's doing okay. Yeah, that's my homeboy. You know, man, obviously those are people that I don't really connect with anymore, but now, since I'll be around the campus more, who knows? You know, like, never say never, because when Cameron showed up, that was fucking dope. Literally remind me how, like Silas and Kurt had their little cameos in Turbo, or probably even maybe, like, how Vault came into GT. You know, he only battled like for a couple of battles, but that's how, like, literally reminds me of, for real, man. But yeah, dude. But do we want old characters in this shit? Yes, but no. It's literally split down 50-50. But never say never, because it happened before. You know, Cameron wasn't even scouted for that camp or that camp year. You know, I forgot what year it was, but, you know, he wasn't even scouted. And this man just showed up unannounced. He wasn't even on the list of that camp year. This man just showed up unannounced. So never say never. You know, we might see old characters like Audrey, Avery, you know, and the girl that I did the video on the bus with, you know. It's the oldest video on the channel. It like the views on that video. Like I just want to say thank y'all so much for like, you know, getting that video to like 650 views or something around those lines. You know, that's literally half of almost like 1K. And I appreciate y'all boys for that. But yeah, man. But anyways, guys, get ready to wrap this discussion video up. I'm not really going to talk about all of the characters because I kind of made a discussion video on that already. I'll probably put the link down in the description on the videos that I made on Beyblade Camp so far. This might be the last one. I think this is going to be the last one that I'm going to make. I don't know if I get scouted, if I get picked there. You know, that'll be fucking dope. I'll be around the campus more. You know, now since the burst skits, because you already know I got my burst skits, and you already know that campus, you know, that campus is, you know, where I started it all, where I got introduced Beyblade at. So now since I got the burst skits, got some plans, man. You already know, of course, if I do get scouted, I will be working there. So, you know, but like I said, that information hasn't got confirmed yet. When it does get confirmed, I'll let y'all boys know in the update, and we'll go from there. But this is probably gonna be the last and final video, if ever, talking about Beyblade Camp, because, you know, it got mentioned because like the summer job, you know, and it's the recreation I used to, you know, go and call my home, kinda, you know. I call it Beyblade Camp because, you know, I'm pretty sure you know by now, have a good chemistry for it, you know, and can't really say it's all cap, because I literally got it on camera once, and it's literally one of the first videos that should come on the channel. And literally have a whole playlist of it, so go and check it out, man. But yeah, man. But honestly, getting ready to wrap this up. About the new characters, I don't know. Like it'll be cool to get new characters and stuff. And even any recreation center, like I wouldn't like mind, like maybe just like, you know, for like the camp series, you know, just maybe just like, you know, new characters for like the Beyblade X series, you know, like I wouldn't mind like, you know, like a new recreation center campus, you know, like I wouldn't mind that, you know, because like now we're in like Beyblade X territory and stuff, and you already know, man. You already fucking know. So, you know, but I wouldn't mind getting a new recreation center campus. But if it is the nostalgia one, then so be it. You know, at this rate, we'll finally get that Beyblade Dream scenario that we always wanted, that motherfucking crossover. Like, hey, we're just gonna tie it up, and it's just like it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy, like that level of an end game. That'll be funny, man. Like characters like Audrey, Audrey was so dope, you know, because like she started off like mean to me, and then literally like the last camp episode, she was like so nice, you know, and it was like it touched my heart. It touched my heart, you know, for real, you know, because like. You know, like, we started off as friends, and then she didn't like me for some reason. She turned out she didn't even, like me as her friend, because, like, she kind of betrayed me, but, you know, but at the end of the day, the last camp episode, it was good, man. You know, Audrey really came around, you know, for real. You know, really made me happy how she came around that last episode, man. I'll never forget that. And even like I know I'm doing this kind of late game, but I gotten stuff that's literally on the studio for like camp, and I'll probably show this off as well. But literally, when you look around the studio, and I know a lot of people ask me where I've got the metal from, it's actually from the camp that I'm talking about. you know. So, you know, this medal, you know, I made an unboxing on it on my Instagram. Most of the stuff I made an unboxing on my Instagram. You guys can go check it out. This medal means so much to me. You know, I never take it off the studio and stuff, and I made that, you know, made that one shine, you know, in there, man. So, you know, I literally have memories of the camp, literally around the whole entire studio. So, never say never, you know. It's just all about the key factors, man. But, yeah, dude. But, yeah, y'all. But, anyways, guys, I guess that's going to do it for this discussion video. Mainly just wanted to talk about, you know, just wanted to come back on here and just talk about it. You know, man, I'm not really going to talk about, like, old characters, you know, like I mean, I kind of talked about them a little bit. But, do we want old characters to come back like Cameron, Audrey? Not really. Like it'll be fucking dope to see them. Don't get me wrong, man. Don't get me wrong. It'll be fucking dope. It'll be dope to see them, man. You know, but you know, obviously we're in a new era. We're in Beyblade X. You know, I know that camp is so much nostalgia because you know. Getting in Beyblade Burst, and you know there's so much Beyblade nostalgia Burst fans in that camp, man, for real. That had potential, for real. So, who knows, man? New characters. Like, hey, if I do get scouted, at least to this nostalgia Beyblade camp, then you know, new characters, new development. Beyblade fucking X. Gonna be fucking dope, man. And I'm excited. I'm excited, you know. But it's honestly a 50% gamble with it. So never say never about old characters, because it kind of happened once with Cameron, and you can say never never with that. But yeah, man. But anyways, guys, I guess that's going to do it for this discussion video. I know this one was a long one. This one was a pretty fun one to make. I don't think I'm going to talk about this ever again. Maybe next year, if I don't get scouted, or if I don't even get a job anyway. There's always next year, I guess. But this is probably going to be the only time I'll talk about it. Beyblade Camp might be returning with a question mark. I should have said that. Like, dude, I just realized I haven't said the title of the video. I just realized that. I was talking so much, you know. But having fun with it, because, you know, I know my voice is fried, but, you know, just having fun with it, because, you know, it's just like, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's almost like 3 a.m. Just sitting here and doing this discussion video, you know, but you know, it's so crazy. Like you can literally see this. Wow, like it's literally 2:40. It's literally 2:54. Almost 3 a.m. Y'all gotta give me credit. But yeah, man. And you can even see I try to even keep it energetic as well. But yeah, man. But anyways, guys, I guess with that's gonna do it. If I do get scouted, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy because that camp was literally all like Beyblade Burst nostalgia, and now if I come back, now I got motherfucking Beyblade X New Generation, all that motherfucker, you know. But it'll be dope to get like a new recreation camp, or like recreation like campus. You know, it'll be cool, you know, because then that'll mean like new character development. Let's fucking go, new era, new Beyblade X era, new characters, new everything with it, man. That'll be fucking dope. And even like I don't know, man, you know, like I won't be interacting or like playing with the kids or anything, you know. Of course, it's gonna be my job to help them, you know, succeed with this camp. You know, and all the activities and all the stuff, you know, preparing the food, you know, basic camp shit, if you feel me. But I call it the Beyblade camp because it hits home. You know, literally got memories all across the studio with it. And that medal right there, it ain't never leaving me, man. I always have a place in my heart because that's when I really started it. That's when I really started it all, man. So, you know, when I really got serious in the Beyblade, that's when I started Kimbo 311. You know, I had a channel before Kimbo 311. It's not my first time doing YouTube for Kimbo 311. I had a Kimbo 311 channel, and then they fucking terminated the shit. And now we're going the second round, and it's crazy to think we're almost at 900 subscribers, and I just want to thank y'all so much for all the love and support. Couldn't done without y'all, and I'm lucky to have y'all, man, for real. I'm lucky to be here, man. You know, but now taking it serious, and now we're fucking grinding, dude. Let's fucking go, man. Yeah, but I can't talk no more. My throat was getting tired. Yeah, dude. This is just a lot of stuff to talk about. It's an interesting topic to talk about. No cap. I don't think I'll talk about it ever again. But if I don't get picked, if I don't get the job this summer, then there's always next year, I guess. But you already know I'm gonna find some way to like make money, you know. And I will be talking about this more in the monthly update. So stay in tune for that. But it's gonna be fucking dope, man. Camp actually might be returning again, man. Hell fucking yeah, dude. It's gonna be fucking dope, dude. I'll be there. I'll be surrounded with the campgrounds again. I'll be getting closer to the campus again. And, you know, who knows, man. Beyblade skits, man. The burst skits, man. You already know I gotta finish my fucking story, dude. I ain't fucking done. That shit's gonna go on for years and years. You see how much Beyblade Burst had kept going. We just got 7 to 8 seasons with my fan made it season 8. Things about to get crazy, y'all. But yeah, man. But anyways, guys, that's gonna do it. This one was a fun video to make. I don't think I'll ever make this video again. If I do, then it'll probably mean that I won't get a summer job, and you know it's just gonna be moved to next year. You know, but there's always next year. You already know if I don't get it, then I'll always find ways to make money. You already know me. There's stuff going with Beyblade X around here. You know, a lot of stuff. You know, which I just got done talking about. But yeah, man. But yeah, and yeah, definitely go and check out my other Beyblade camp videos I made. I'm definitely gonna leave a description to the playlist, and even the little camp series that I used to make, they're also on that playlist stuff. Yeah, dude. But anyways, guys, if I do get scouted, it'll be great. I can meet some of my homies again and try to bond again. If not, then that's totally fine, because, you know, I get it. We're in a new era. We're in a new Beyblade X, and it's about to go fucking down, man. Let's fucking go, man. But yeah. But anyways, guys, that's gonna do it, guys. This is probably gonna be my last time talking about Beyblade camp ever. You know, but just getting some speculations and also some discussions, you know, hyping me up for this summer job, I guess, in a way, man. But yeah, but anyways, guys, that's gonna do it, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed. It was a fun time to talk about it. You know, I love talking about this type of stuff. But yeah, anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. Know this one was a long one, granted, you know, yeah. But anyways, hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to smash crap down below. Let me know how you did. My throat is sore now because I've been talking for 40 minutes straight. But hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to smash crap down below. Let me know how you did. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe for some epic content, because I'll be sure to ring that bell on Crap Shade notified whenever I upload a video, man. But anyways, guys, next time, it is your boy Kimbo signing off. See y'all later. Thanks so much for watching. Till next time, stay awesome and go shoot or let it rip, guys. Up about here, man. This one was a fun one, man. For real.